You simply can't miss the big franchises if they don't go away for a while. Players pined for a new installment of StarCraft, lamented the lengthy lack of the Duke, and wept tears of joy when Gran Turismo 5 finally dragged itself to the starting line. Fighter fans don't have to wait too much longer to taste the sweet return of one of the genre's most hallowed crossovers, Marvel vs. Capcom. To help make counting the days down easier, we answer some of your questions about this hugely anticipated brawler. Tazi23 asks, will Wesker's Speedy Hyper, the one that looks like Maximum Spider without the webs, track and hit an opponent in mid-air? Absolutely. Wesker's Phantom Dance Hyper can be performed both while you're on the ground and in the air. It tracks and hits rival players regardless of whether they're mid-jump or firmly planted on the ground, but don't worry though because it is blockable in both forms. Gummy Joe wants to know, does the game accommodate those new or inexperienced at fighting games, or is it more centered on a hardcore fighting audience? Well Gummy, if you're not a fighting fan, you're probably in the wrong place with MVC3, but it is clear that Capcom wants this to be as accessible as possible at the beginner level. The most obvious clue is the inclusion of a simple mode that allows you to pull off a chunk of the game's flashier moves with single button presses. No more remembering combos or struggling with the timing. It absolutely helps level the playing field for newcomers, but when you're ready to drop the training wheels, there's a much deeper game available here. Black Phantom asks, do characters that have been ruled out of the game have a chance at being DLC? How many DLC characters are there going to be, and have they already been chosen? Capcom has supported Street Fighter 4 and Super Street Fighter 4 heavily since launch with costume packs, so we wouldn't be surprised to see a similar approach, maybe even larger, with MVC3. How many characters is up to them, but so far it looks like Resident Evil's Jill Valentine and Shuma Gorath will be reprising their roles in the game. Frank West was originally slated to be a playable character, but apparently dropped due to the extra work required to get him into the game. Ryuden Tsuma, Marvel vs. Capcom 3's producer, hinted that lore guy Phoenix Wright would be a great fit for the game, but nothing's been set in stone. And finally, All That Down asks, have the two universes been brought to life well? Would you say one universe is more unique than the other? We'll skip the gory story mode details, but like previous games in the Versus series, the real value is being able to pit your favourite superheroes against other characters they wouldn't ordinarily do battle with. Comic fans can rewrite their own Marvel Civil War storylines, or watch a dangerously jiggly world where Morrigan and She-Hulk battle for your affection. Marvel vs. Capcom 3 Fate of Two Worlds launches in Australia on February 17th for the Xbox 360 and PlayStation 3.